A long-awaited ethics report on former Governor John Hickenlooper is now out, and it details questionable gifts and travel accommodations on corporate jets.
Hickenlooper's Senate campaign trying to downplay the report as a political hit job. Well, our political specialist, Sean Boyd, has a copy. Sean, the ethics investigation has been happening quietly since last fall.
Yeah, Jim, the investigation centers on whether, as governor, Hickenlooper violated the Constitution's ban on gifts for public officials. The report details the facts uncovered in the investigation, but does not make any conclusion as to whether Hickenlooper's conduct was in violation of the gift ban. Hickenlooper's campaign dismissed the report, but the person who filed the complaint says it's damning.
I think the governor is hooked.
Former Republican Speaker of the House Frank McNulty says this report shows a pattern of illegal behavior, pointing to this check from Hickenlooper to a nonprofit as one example. Hickenlooper says it was reimbursement for a flight on a private jet owned by the company of a man whose wedding he officiated.
He didn't reimburse that company, and that's a big issue for the governor, and he still sits in violation of state law because he did that.
The report also details a flight to Connecticut on a jet owned by MDC Holdings. Hickenlooper's friend Larry Mizell is CEO and chairman of the company and flew Hickenlooper to the commissioning of the USS Colorado. But MDC's lawyers told the Ethics Committee MDC and Larry Mizell are not the same.
John Hickenlooper, as a public official, is not allowed to take gifts of any amount from corporate entities like MDC Holdings.
McNulty also accused Hickenlooper of illegally accepting gifts. Hickenlooper attended a conference in Italy. He reimbursed the organization that hosted the event $6,000 as a package deal.
Organization that is at question here said all of these things are provided separately. The sponsors pay for them. In this case, it is a foreign corporation that paid for the gifts and grounds transportation and other things that attendees received.
Now, neither Hickenlooper nor a spokesperson would go on camera, but the communications director for his Senate campaign released a statement saying the report is a routine and required step in the review process that we hope will proceed on a timely basis. She said it is the work of a dark money Republican group. Both McNulty and Hickenlooper have a week to respond to the report. Then the Ethics Committee will hold hearings to decide whether Hickenlooper violated the law.